The harsh truth when it comes to your healing journey is that you're going to have to level up and turn up in order for you to become the best version of yourself. Welcome or welcome back. It's your favorite mental health specialist, Ty Guidance, and that is what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Now, with that being said, because there is no right or wrong way to heal yourself, always and only take what resonates as well as leave the rest. So if it does not apply, then that means it's not in a line, which means it's not for you, so don't force it. As well as grab your pens, grab your paper, and be prepared to take notes. For the month of April, we're going to be going over the harsh truths when it comes to our healing journey. But for this video specifically, we're going to be going over and discussing why you have to level up, why you have to turn up, why you have to put your foot on the gas and step and break any necks needed. Not physically, okay? As well as some recommendations, some reminders, and some disclaimers. And if you see me look down or look away, it's because I have my notes right in front of me. But starting off the first disclaimer, if I didn't already say that, we're going to have disclaimers, recommendations, reminders, and certain things you need to be aware of. But starting off the first disclaimer, until you decide that you are pressure, you're going to think that you are weak. You have to realize that becoming successful is literally based off of how you feel and what you do. That's it. That's all. It's not complicated. It's not difficult. People be like, oh, being an entrepreneur is hard. Your healing journey is lonely. It's going to be. We don't have to struggle. Whoever wants to normalize and glamorize struggling and suffering, send and share this video too, but also separate yourself from them. We don't have to make things more complicated than what it needs to be. We just have to understand that number two, in order to turn up, in order to elevate, in order to heal yourself from whatever it is, psychologically, emotionally, physically, consciously, subconsciously, any past traumas and trials and tribulations that you no longer want to resonate with, is that you are willing to let go of anything that no longer serves you. If you're not willing to cut off certain people, places, and things, if you're not willing to make the necessary changes, if you're not willing to show up, if you're not willing to do the work, you cannot complain about what you don't have. So the third thing that you need to be aware of is that you are going to have to do work. If things are not handed to you in life, you have to work. There's no in between. You can work. It's meant to be there, or it has to be handed to you. You can work. Put that in the comment section. Work, or it has to be handed to you. So if you don't have the finances, if you don't have the resources, if you don't have nepotism, or if you don't have the connections, how are you expecting things to become a reality? That's the difference between people who dream and bring their dreams into reality versus people who dream and they just keep it as an idea. We don't want to keep dreaming about things and keep having ideas and not doing any action or not putting any energy or any effort, so therefore we can accomplish the things. Because it's not impossible. Like, it's not impossible to be a millionaire. It's not impossible to be a billionaire. It's not impossible to get yourself out of poverty. It's not impossible to buy a house. It's not impossible to build a house. It's not impossible to be in a healthy relationship. It's not impossible to be a mom. It's not impossible to be a dad. It's not impossible to go to space. It's not impossible to learn how to scuba dive. People are already doing the things. The question is, are you willing to do the things? Are you willing to make the necessary changes? Are you willing to do what you need to do? You have to turn up. You have to level up. You have to be excited. And that's the first recommendation. Those were the disclaimers. You have to be excited. If you're not excited, if you're not passionate, if you're not motivated, if you don't feel the drive, you're not going to want to show up. So in order for you to get excited, you have to understand, this is the second recommendation, why are you wanting to change? Write this down in the comment sections in your notes. Why do you want what you want? Answer that, and take some time before you say something. And when you say your answer, say it out loud so you can hear yourself, and just ask yourself, if I really wanted this, like if I really want $1,000, if I want 1,000 followers, if I want a house, if I want to learn how to swim, if I want to heal myself from poverty, if I want to heal myself from trauma, don't you think I would do what needs to be done? What do I need to do? That's how you get excited. You have to want in order to turn up. Now, of course, when you have been traumatized, when you go through trials and tribulations, when you have experienced doubt, when you experience fear, when you experience rejection, when you experience abandonment, when you don't have the finances, when you don't have the resources, when you don't have the tools, yes, you're going to think, oh my gosh, my life is hard. I had to struggle. I was poor. I was being on. I was a people pleaser. I have ADHD. I have BPD. I was touched on. Nobody liked me. People bullied me. Everybody goes through that. The only thing that's going to make you different is knowing that all that luggage, all that baggage is what is needed in order for you to become him, a thief, or her, a thief. That is what's going to make you 10 times wiser, 10 times stronger, 10 times finer, 10 times better. If you're not able to use all these rocks and all these boulders on your shoulder and turn it into a mountain, you're going to struggle. You have to realize that you went through all of these things, so therefore you can come out on top and be the greatest and be the biggest and be the GOAT. And you guys, this stool keeps squeaking, so please ignore that. That's not important. You have to realize that your suffering was not in vain. But the only way you're going to accept that your suffering is not in vain is talking about how you feel. This is why I've made it over 1,000 videos. I believe 1,100 videos, excuse me. Videos telling you what you need to do, how you should do it, how to do this, why you felt this. Like, you have to be able to see a psychiatrist or see a therapist, which a lot of people don't have money. This is why I created this platform for free for you to watch. You have free YouTube videos. I post free videos on YouTube for you to watch, for you to take notes, for you to engage, so therefore you can stop complaining. What more do you want? This is why, if you're going to choose to be here and you are having your notifications on, like the video, comment, say thank you. It's not hard. You want certain things, you have to be able to give certain things, even when it comes to your healing journey. If you're not willing to engage or like or share this video, why are you here? I'm not saying you have to comment on every single thing, you have to like every single thing, but you're wasting your time. If you're not willing to invest into yourself or invest into the things that you want, how do you expect to get them? Why do you want what you want? Like, spend some time with yourself. In order for you to get excited, in order for you to turn up, like I said, you have to talk about what is happening to you. I post free videos. You could book a service in a session. I have my website in the description. If not me, if these free videos are not enough, and the services are not enough, you need to go to a psychiatrist. You need to seek therapy. Therapy is going to cost you more. No tea, no shade. If you don't believe in like God, the ancestors, in the universe, which I'm not here to force religion or spirituality, so take what resonates, leave the rest. What are you going to do? Like, you have to talk about what has happened to you, because until you're able to make peace with your past and peace with certain versions of you that you had to outgrow, you're constantly going to feel like you're a victim. You're constantly going to feel, woe, it's me. You're constantly going to feel like everything that you went through was for you to suffer and struggle. And this is where a lot of you start to get religious and you blame God or you blame the devil. And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of times it's you. It's not even them. It be you. And if I didn't care about you and I wasn't respectful and I didn't know, I'm telling you, it's you. You can't allow demons to attack you if you realize that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. But I'm gonna keep it cute. You can't sit here and say everything in the world is evil and bad if you're not willing to change your mindset, because life is about perspective. Like, this doesn't mean that we don't witness and see certain things, but it's internal. The only reason why the world is quote unquote bad is because people internally at war with themselves, and that's a different topic within itself, so I'm not even going to get too political. We're going to keep it cute. If you want to be successful, if you want to heal, you have to turn up. You have to realize that you went through these things for a reason, and until you're able to understand the reason, until you're able to learn and self-reflect, until you're able to hold yourself accountable, until you want more and you understand why you want the things that you want, you're going to continue the same cycle. So if you're ready, let me know. Let me know what you've gone through. Let me know if you're ready to move forward. Book your service in your session. If not, watch all the other videos on YouTube. I have free videos. Take the notes. Engage. I give you guys challenges. I give you guys homework assignments. The challenges and the homework assignments are for you to answer the questions. I've been asking you multiple questions in this video. I've asked maybe 5 questions already. You can't say that nobody wants to be there for you and you don't have friends or you don't have the money. YouTube is free. You don't have friends. I'm here. You don't have nobody that's willing to listen to you. This video at this point is 10 minutes and all the other videos. What do you want to do? You have to turn up. You have to go off, because I'm telling you from experience, Once you understand your why, once you self-reflect, once you hold yourself accountable, once you watch all the other videos, because you need to watch all the other videos if you're watching this video, I'm being honest. If you haven't seen a psychiatrist or therapist, you will get excited. I started to get excited once I realized that I am so strong. I am so grateful. I've always been hurt, but it's like you get a certain level of confidence to where you become unstoppable. And over here, because we believe in abundance, there's no limitations. It doesn't matter about my past. It doesn't matter about how people feel. They're in the past. They're in the past. And guess who's not looking back? Guess who's not going backwards? I'm only going to move forward. I'm only going to elevate. I'm only going to get better. And you don't have to compare yourself. You don't have to rush. Your success, your journey is for you. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter what you lost. It doesn't matter what you had to go through. Because at the end of the day, everybody has their own season. Everybody has their own time. And I'm telling you from experience, in 5 years, in 10 years, 20 years, you're going to be grateful that you did the work. You're going to be grateful that you booked your service in your session. You're going to be grateful that you watch these videos and that you're engaging and that you have your notifications on and that you're liking and sharing and that you've watched all the other videos. You're going to be thankful you went to your psychiatrist. You're thankful you went to your therapist. You're going to be thankful that you started to become, into the word or into the universe or your ancestors or whatever you believe in. You're going to be thankful that you went through the things that you went through because it did make you better. It did make you wiser. It did make you stronger. It did make you unstoppable. You have discernment now. Nobody can F with you. Nobody can say nothing to you because nobody gave it to you. And this is why I continue to show up despite, like I said, how many views, how many likes, what I've gone through. I want what I want. I know why I want it, and I'm going to get it. And I'm not going to leave this earth until I do. And I'm allowed to. I don't feel bad. I don't care about how anybody feels towards me. If they're not going to finance you, if they're not going to feed you, if they don't love you, they don't respect you, they don't get to know you, it doesn't matter. You still have to live your life. So with that being said, follow me on all my social media platforms. Going to end off the video. All the information is down in the description box below. When you guys follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, I will be going live answering you guys' questions in real time so we can talk about this. And yeah, book your service in your session. If you're unable to do that, drop the word website so that can get fixed. If not, I love you. You are loved. Until next time, peace. Thanks for watching.